Robert Saleh, head coach of the New York Jets football team. They are now 2-3, and they just have fired their head coach, which makes little to no sense. Not necessarily this. The biggest thing, I'm going to cover this more in the Far Out Football podcast on Thursday. Don't double down on your mistakes. I guess that's the logic here for the Jets, is don't double down mistakes. Robert Saleh, as a head coach, didn't really deserve to stay through the success of their team. It just doesn't make sense, because the idea of getting rid of a coach is you're going to get better by the removal of that member of personnel, of that coach. It's no different than if you benched a player, or if you're in business, someone's not doing the job correctly, you get rid of them, and you replace them with someone who can do the job. That's the whole idea, because you're going to get better. I don't see how the removal of Robert Saleh is going to make them better. Their defense, although not as fearsome as it has been the past 2 seasons, is still functioning and competitive and above average for the most part. Their offense is anemic. Robert Saleh is a defensive specialist. This offense is being run through Aaron Rodgers and Nathaniel Hackett, so it makes no sense as to why they think, oh, we'll get Robert Saleh out of here, we're good. Makes no sense. For instance, here are just the things on Saleh and his tenure. I'm going to talk about 2 specific categories during his tenure, and that's about it. Okay? Over the last 3 seasons, which includes the 5 games this year, points per game, 2022, 29th. Points per game, 2023, 29th in the league. Points per game in 2024, 25th. So anyone who's saying, oh no, Aaron Rodgers is going to fix it all, this is not the case. They went up 4 rankings. That's not much when you are almost dead last in the NFL. However, another great reflection on this. Punts. 4th most punts in the NFL in 2022. First most punts in the league in 2023. And they are 4th right now with punts in 2024. Those speak more to offensive issues, not defensive issues. So if that's the case, I don't see how getting rid of the defensive mastermind is inherently the solution. To me, this just seems like the Jets are going to keep going down the drain, and that's the problem. So we're going to have more thoughts about this on the Far Out Football podcast on Thursday, so be sure to check that one out. Who knows what the fuck's going on with the Jets, but it's sure fun to see a dumpster fire, so